Hey everyone, John, Shelby, and Mike here. We are playing, I guess we don't call it First Play anymore. This is actually going to end up being a series of games that we're going to play. We're going to play the whole campaign of Charterstone. So now we are, if you've watched Part 1 and Part 2, great, you're on board. If not, go back and watch those, then come back for Part 3. This is the third game that we're playing. And we've already set up a whole bunch of buildings and stuff like that, so we're going to continue. Not going to do a lot of explaining about the rules, because like I said, that happened in episode 1.
Yeah.
We're all vets now. We know what's going on.
But we are going to start at startup. Every game you should start with your setups in order.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah. So the thing about this game is there are spoilers. So if you don't want to get spoilers, you want to play this game, don't watch this series.
Yeah.
And then the other thing would be that rules kind of build upon each other as we build buildings and things like that. So take it away, Shelby.
Okay, so we already have gone through some of our setup. We accidentally did the first part of our new setup rules at the end of last game. So that was to put new buildings on the unused charters from the advancement deck.
All right, so that's
so we already did that. So we're past that. Second thing was peril, which is something that was added again in last game, which are these little tiny multicolored cubes that you see all over the board, which were placed randomly on the buildings out there. Peril can be used as a cost for certain buildings. We don't have any buildings out there that cost peril right now, so peril really isn't going to be helpful to us in this game, but just it's a new thing we have to start setting up.
Does it have negative effects?
There is a quota that you can go that you
there
can
is
do with peril cubes.
you can use the cloud port to get extra things from it, but that's really the only thing it can be really used for at this point in time on our board. So it's out there. Okay, next part of setup was the general supply, which we have already got our resources and stuff out, but we need to put out our objective mat and our advancement cards on the mat.
We have a new objective. So this one we've seen before. If you put down 3 influence tokens in where?
The reputation track.
Then you get points, and this is, what's this one?
6 gold if you have
at least 6 gold in your pile, and then this is one of every resource.
Right, but I want to point out our guidepost is to score the least amount of those this game, so you really don't care.
Great.
Score the least
amount
Unbuilt building.
Yeah.
An item. Another item.
Yay, items. I like items.
And another unbuilt building.
Okay.
No assistance out there.
Alright, so we did that. Everybody needs to place their progress token on the spot. We already did that. Alright, the guidepost. I'm going to reread the entire guidepost just so that we can refresh everybody's memory. In the early stages of village building, the Forever King encourages you to focus on progressing the village through construction and unlocking crates. You're still adjusting to the frequent communication you receive from the Forever King. Before you moved out here, the closest contact with him was through tax collectors. Why does he care so much about your little village? And it is score the fewest objectives. A reminder that if we all tie and nobody scores any objectives, it'll be based on your influence tokens that are left at the end of the game, who will get the extra glory. Okay, determine the first player by rolling the Charterstone.
Purple.
Nobody.
Not in the game. Green. Again.
Me, again.
Every game.
Again. Okay.
I need to wipe out that green side.
Something.
No.
Just pencil it in. I'll never come on.
No, okay. From your charter chest, select 1 persona card. All of us have already done that. Place all of your advancement cards face up. Worker meeples, 12 influence tokens in front of you. Okay. Now is when you would get the ongoing glory bonuses, if you have any, if you've completed any. I don't think anybody has, right? On the back of your box, John?
No.
No? Okay. Cool. Then we move on. Let's see, everybody picked their persona. Okay, that's it. And now we just play. All right.
So we've already discussed this, but just to refresh your memory on the
It's got to be in here.
The peril thing is when you take the benefit of the building, you take the peril.
Right.
And then they have different things they can do. I mean,
another thing to point out, we had to move the because we have one less player now. We had to move the marker down the track, so there are four less. There are four less things. I think that's pretty much covered all the changes that we made. Okay. We have named a couple. We were supposed to name all of our charters way back in game 1, but we've named a few, so there are still a few that remain unnamed. I'm not allowed to name any because I was the winner of the first game, so it's up to these two guys to name all the charters, and eventually we'll get there today.
Green Duff.
Okay. So I get to go first.
Throw that out there. Is it a possible name? You know what Duff means?
I'm going
relative to a forest?
No.
It's all the detritus that lays on the floor of the fortress.
That's Duff.
That's called Duff.
I'm going to use an influence token and take 2 wood and this peril.
Okay.
2 wood.
2 wood. Oh, you got everything organized now.
Yes.
I did.
What happened to your... decided not to go with those? Too many?
There were going to be way too many of them in order to hold all this.
Makes sense. Okay, you're up, Mike.
You're right. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to the coal market and sell coal for 2 gold.
So I am going to go send my golem to the clay pit to gain a brick. And then whenever I place a golem, I gain one.
Gain any one resource. You gotta
yeah, I'll take the peril, and then the resource that I will gain is going to be. Let's do wood.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the wood market for 1 wood. Take this peril. I get a gold and 1 reputation.
1 what? Reputation?
Yep.
Okay, so why'd you put the reputation over there?
Starting on the 3rd player.
On the 3rd player, yep.
All right, so Robot is going to self-replicate himself. He's going to the smithy to clone himself by paying 2 gold.
Okay.
He's give me a victory point,
On the track there.
and I get another robot.
Okay.
And I get an advancement card.
I know that you could build a building here. I thought there was a better building place.
Right here. 2 influence tokens and 3 gold for an
2 influence token and 3 gold. Interesting.
Gosh, that's an expensive.
Surprised you didn't take the empty crate.
I thought about it.
John, that's your turn.
But I have...
I'm gonna come over here and get myself a monk.
I have to take back.
I'm going to launch my other robot into here to get one of these guys. And take the empty crate. Another toy.
Alright. I'm going to go over here and sell a brick, which gives me a victory point here and a victory point there. So 2 victory points.
Mm-hmm.
2 victory points and a gold is what I got back to.
There's gold over here too.
Oh yeah.
Put some close to you.
Thank you.
I'm going back to the wood market again. Wood for a gold. Thank you.
I'm going to go here and sell my iron for 2 gold.
I have to pick up.
I'm gonna do this again. Wood for a gold. And reputation.
I am retrieving, and I score 2 victory points for doing 2 robots.
So, on the track there.
Alright, so now... Oh, there is... Alright, this is... Okay, so I'm going to go over here, put down an influence for it, and get 2 bricks.
Plus,
let's just do 3 bricks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 1 brick thing?
No,
for his golem.
My golem gets a resource. It's a question of what do I want right now.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I will take... No, yeah, 2 bricks. Sorry.
I'm gonna build a building for 2 influence tokens and 3 gold. And then I get 4 victory points, please, and move the track.
What interesting build.
Take that. I built the crafter for a wood. You get to pick up 1 item card. Nice. Face up.
Nice.
Okay. Robot to generate one of these, and let's go with the repair shop.
I am going to come hither, spend a brick to get a gold and a victory point.
Take back.
Robot going to the iron market to sell the iron for 2 gold. And I will take... Let's go for the wooden toy. Just for fun.
Alright. So I'm going to go to your wondrous building a building. Yep. Spend 2 gold, no, 2 influence. 2 influence and 3 gold to put down the golem maker, the guard tower. Alright, so that is going to advance that, am I right? Okay. And I'm gonna put 1 over there, which gives me a victory point.
And then you also get 4 victory points for building the building. So
okay, so I
5
was
total.
at 3 plus 5, 8.
Yep.
Okay. And that didn't have a clay cost. No, so we're good. Alright, so now everybody can go buy themselves a golem if they want. And if I can peel it, it'll be even better. Help me out. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was being silly because I looked at the building cost and then forgot that building was there.
I know I mean, you still could go to.
Yeah. It's,
you know,
just kind of like, why did I get the pumpkin? I mean, the pumpkin doesn't do me a heck of a lot of good.
I mean, it can give you a gold and a victory point down there.
Oh, I saw it down there.
So
there's that.
Okay, I'm going to go here, pay another influence token for 2 wood, please. Thank you.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna Charterstone. Number 20 is 36, which I think is already out because it has the asterisk on it. But we'll look. Yeah. Okay. 37. Yeah, that's out too. That's already ruled. So 53, 256, 53. And a persona. 256. Thing somewhere in here. 256. Into the box. And I get 5 victory points, please.
Blue.
Into the no longer available box.
I have
Candle
to pick up.
maker.
Could you get me my far one, please? Thank you.
Okay. One more time. For 2 wood, please.
Burn into that influence.
Only temporarily. You can get it back.
That's what I thought last game.
I'm going to Cloud Port to pay an influence on the reputation slot by getting rid of 3 of these.
So, refresh my memory. Can somebody else do the same thing now?
No,
or you?
Not on that spot.
They can get rid of 3 to get the 1 victory point.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I got 3 more victory points, please.
Okay, so I am going to pull a mic trick, spend 2 bricks.
What's a mic trick? Oh,
Well, first
Builder.
you gain your 1.
What?
You
Spend 2 bricks.
I was saying first you get something for placing your golem.
Right, I'm placing a brick, so I'm just going to put down
Play
1 brick.
1.
and you
Okay.
place it, yeah. You're going to gain a brick.
So,
Pay 2
because I
bricks.
used whatchamacallit, I gain a victory point. A building with a clay cost. Alright, and then I need another golem.
Okay. I'm going to use my new crafting building to pay a wood and get an item. I'd like the painting. Yeah, that thing. And my persona card, whenever you use a building to gain an item card, gain 2 victory points and a gold. Thank you.
I am retrieving, which gives me 2 victory points, please.
I am ousting. Paying 1 brick.
Build
I gain
another
1.
golem.
Build another golem. And that's it, right? Oh, yeah, I get a victory point here. Another golem.
Okay, I take back.
I generate one of these and grab the crate.
Going to go out yonder for an influence and what?
And 1 card.
Oh, never mind then. I gotta wait. Sad. Okay, so something else to do.
So he's selling your pumpkin.
No. I kind of feel like I want to create some more workers still. For an influence, 2 bricks. And we'll take a 3rd. No, we won't because it wasn't a golem. I don't know why I did that. That was being stupid.
Okay, I will do this again. 1 wood for the flute, please. 2 victory points and a gold.
Sorry. It's stuck. Where did they build what to get? Oh, something changed there. Went to 4.
this guy on?
Oh yeah, that was in the errata. On that card, we had to change 2 victory points to 4.
I'm going to go here, pay an influence, and gain and a victory point. And I get one of these cards. Victory point, please. All right, we're going to stop the item machine over there.
For now.
No, never mind.
There's a lot of them in there, so.
All right. So we're gonna put him down. We'll also pick up another brick for putting him down. But we are spending one, so I don't pick it up. So that gives me a victory point, and 2 victory points, and a gold.
And, yep. Doing this again, I'll take that hat. 2 victory points. And a gold, please.
Finally, an assistant shows up. For Charterstoning, you get 2 extra victory points. Over to moi. 1 clay, please. Now, how does this work?
Okay, you spend the resources that are on the bottom. You gain the
Does it just happen? Or do you have to...
You just choose to do it. You don't have to be anywhere. Gather resources to fill orders for items in your personal supply. When an item is completed on your turn, pay the resources to the general supply, gain the benefit shown in the upper right, then discard the card.
Okay, so it happened on my turn. It's still my turn, so I'm doing that. 5 victory points, and I get an influence token back.
And
Discard.
in order to get one
it
of
gets
these
discarded,
cards,
so it goes through
there's what methods?
I'm sorry?
In order to get one of those cards?
There's the market, where you pay 1 gold.
Or other
and 1,
effects. In my case, that's my robot use.
And what
and
else?
then there is, I thought there was a building too.
That's what I was wondering. But the market I knew, but I thought there was another.
You just have to look for a building that has that symbol.
The symbol, the little
I don't
asterisk.
see it. I don't think there's a building that gives it to
Right
you.
down there. No, that's spend one to
Yeah,
get.
spend 1. I think it's just his, the only other way is the robots.
So far.
Okay. We'll go ahead and send me to the market. Spend what is it?
1 gold, one
And
resource.
Any one resource.
Spend this and a gold. And we'll take this assistant.
An item.
Oh, good, just in time for my turn.
Yeah.
I get the name of?
Yeah. So I get 2 victory points, a gold, and the chalice, please. And this is the wood that needs to go in the thing.
Not for me? Oh.
No, it's all buildings. So, what do I need if I need anything in because that's any resource. I don't have any resources. Okay. So, I think I'll just come on over here and get a grain.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here, bump on myself. I'm going to spend a brick.
I know golems don't bump.
Golems don't bump.
And they can only go on empty spaces. So you've been doing
I
that
didn't.
incorrectly. In your charter.
I haven't done
Yeah,
it.
you did it first. Yeah, I know.
You
You
bumped
did it
a
up
golem
front. I
with a
forgot to
golem.
mention
I
that you
forgot
cannot.
about
Minions
okay.
do not bump.
I think I
and-
did it here.
Yeah, and they can only go into
So
empty
how do you-
spaces
how did you
in
s-
your charter.
Well, there's no empty spaces in my chart.
Correct.
So you're gonna have to take back your
Okay,
stuff.
that's okay. Fine.
So yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're. I guess you realized that you needed to use the golem there instead of your person.
Yeah, that I got. Also because I would have gotten a resource.
Yeah.
Okay. I am.
But minions don't ever get bumped. You can place your guy in there, but you can't. You don't bump the minion.
Gotcha.
You can place your regular guy in.
Oh, piece of wood, please.
I think I'm taking back 2 victory points, please.
All right. Go over here, get a brick, spend a brick, 1 victory point, and 2 victory points.
And a gold.
Okay, I take back.
I go to the windmill, spend a resource, get the cube, and an influence token back. And which one of the crazy things do I want? I don't want any of them actually, but oh, so that one doesn't crate. There's a aha.
That's something to think about too.
Yeah, they don't crate when you build them. So let's do.
How did you see that?
They don't have a crate number.
Let's see that. Yeah, there's no box. There's no crate. Literally. That one doesn't have crate either. All right. I'm gonna go down to the clay pit, get myself a clay, but also take, because it's a golem, I'll take a metal. I think that.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's a minion.
Well, that was blue. Ish.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
What is this one?
Minion.
Minion.
You discard your minions?
You discard your minions, interesting.
Yeah, you're sending stuff back to the Cloud Kingdom.
General supply.
3 minions.
Well,
It can be done.
you only get to keep 1 on your end of the game,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you might want to do it. Who knows? I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna go to the market. Spend a gold and a resource. I'd like the one in the bottom middle. Yeah.
Pumpkin spicery.
Yep.
Bread loaf. What do I need? 2 woods and a grain for that one. 2 in there. Okay, so just a note. Into the cave to get my usual iron plus a bread loaf. Crate available.
So I can't bump a minion, and I can't send another minion in there.
Not into the same space. You can go to.
But
minion
I can
either.
send one of my guys into that space.
Correct, but you don't bump your minion.
I don't bump the minion, but I still get the benefit.
Yep.
Yep.
Interesting. Alright, so let's go into here, sell another brick, and that's going to give me 2 victory points.
And a gold.
1, 2, and a gold.
Okay. I'm gonna just go for it, because why not? Gold. 2 influence.
Ooh, the marker I did.
And the pumpkin spicery.
A pumpkin spicery in your area.
It's
must
not
be getting-
useful right now.
Dangerously close, I was thinking, the influence problems.
Yeah, potentially.
I gain 4 victory points for building this building. And you must move the track.
I did. I moved the track. I'm going there and selling this off for 2 gold.
Okay. I am... going over here, selling off a wood for a gold and one of my markers on the whatchamacallit. So that's gonna give me a victory point because of him. And I used the clay cost building? No. Okay. So what did I do over there?
Did you get your gold?
I didn't get my gold.
Okay. I take back.
Also, technically, this is in my charter.
No.
It's not.
It's
Okay.
one of these.
Yeah.
It's a common building. It's a common building.
Thought it was my area. It looked like it was my area. Okay. My turn.
Yes, I believe it is.
No, it's mine. I'm going here.
Okay.
There's my influence. It's going to end up on the 3 discard reputation track. It's a matter of which 3. These 3.
You good?
Yeah.
We here. I guess I'll pick up a brick, so only spend 1 brick. So that's gonna give me a victory point and another goal.
I'd like a green, please. Thank you.
I'm a take back for 2 victory points.
Also take them back. And that's nothing. That's it? Yep. Okay.
I would also like another green.
Yeah. There's an assistant. When you advance the progress token, you gain an extra victory point.
I go over here, sell the ingot for 2 gold.
I'd now like a pumpkin, please.
Fine pumpkin.
And that completes my hat for 6 victory points.
Aha.
That's, you don't have to do an action.
No, it's just on your turn when you complete it.
Just goes in a discard pile, so it can be done again. Let's see, what does it take? It takes 2, 3 the wrong way. Okay. Oops.
Oh, when I picked her up, do I get 2 victory points?
Pick who up?
From
When I
no,
picked her.
you get 2 victory points when you use the
that's what it is.
Charterstone. Yeah.
E.
How's that go again?
Go to the refinery, pay an influence token, get an iron, 1 victory point, please. And I will take the assistant. Just for crates. Another crate.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here. 2 influence, 4 gold.
To open the crate. The crate number 36.
And then that's 2 victory points, 7 victory points total, right?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
What crate number?
5, 6, 7.
36.
36.
Okay, those 2 have already been pulled. I already saw that number before. So you get
armory. We're gonna make some swords.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to make some other things too. Here,
What's
just
it
a
do?
second.
For two of the red ones.
This goes in your box.
Now suddenly.
That goes in your box.
Yeah. Can I read it?
Yeah. It's a persona you
No,
can't
you
use.
must not. I'm just playing.
Okay, so there's a new objective card that's arriving into the general supply called Defender of the Realm 6 Peril Tokens.
Nice. Fancy.
That gets shuffled in there. And then also box pie.
I think we opened that already. That was the peril, but just double check.
Yeah, I think we've opened all 3 of them.
Something else to build now.
Oh no, number 3 is still rattling.
I.
I is still rattling. So, all right, there you go. That's your stuff.
Okay, I have to take
Oh, we had to move the progress token because of Charterstone. Let's see here. I am going to green.
Alright. Putting down this, he gets something. What does he want? He's just gonna get a brick. So
what she's gonna use.
I spent a brick. Yep, that's 1 victory point. Another victory point for doing that, and a gold.
Pumpkin, please. Thank you.
Green.
Going over here for a cost of 1 brick, effectively speaking. So that's gonna be another victory point and a gold.
I take another pumpkin, please.
And I'll take another green.
And I will go over here. Let's do resource. Let's do 2 bricks.
I would like another pumpkin. Thank
that
you.
pumpkin factory you have over there. I'm going to go here and get a brick, which completes this one. 5 victory points, and I get an influence token back.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here for an influence and 2 bricks.
I would like another pumpkin, please.
I'm doing a take back for 2 victory points.
Same for me for no victory points, because I'm that special.
I would like another pumpkin, please.
I see. I would like a wood.
Okay, I am going to go over there. Discard
over there.
Over. Yep. Thank you. Pick up that. All right, and we're gonna discard Dora.
Dora the Explorer?
Yeah. To bring in this guy.
Cool. Now you will get victory points when you collect. Awesome. I would like another pumpkin, please.
This is a recording.
Yeah, okay.
However, I would like another wood. And that finishes this one for 4 victory points and a gold.
So,
Kind of liking these little things to build.
we're gonna go over here, pick up a brick, and turn it into 1 victory point, 2 victory points, and a gold.
Now I would like an iron, please.
That's not so bad. So let's go to the refinery. Pick up a steel and a victory point. And there's another item.
Alright. I'm gonna go over yonder, trade in 3 golems.
Ooh.
That costs a right?
Yep, you have to put it on the track where you're gonna tower
So
everybody
it's
to take
gonna
it.
come over here.
Okay, so
Which
then I need
means one
another
over there, which is another victory point.
Ooh, John's
So
just
4
about out of
victory
influence.
points. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. 4 victory points. Anything else going on there?
I think that's it.
So my question's going to be, do I want to do that or that? Interesting. And you are doing?
Taking back, I guess. I can't do anything else at the moment.
So I think that I will go to that mystical build-a-building thing.
Okay.
Whatever that is, and that's 3 gold and 2 influence.
Yes, it is. 2, 3, 4 victory points for that.
And I'm gonna build the repair shop. Which will cause me to gain another victory point for moving the progress token.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna put down a golem, spend 1 brick, gain 1 brick I spent. Make another golem, 1 point on the victory track.
Okay.
That's it.
I would like an iron, please.
What?
Well,
iron?
I'm not gonna. Just don't give it to me, because here's another iron and a pumpkin, completing my chalice for 6 victory points.
Alright, I am going to put down this guy to gain a clay.
Huh? Did you
I
pass
think-
over me?
Yeah, I think he passed
sorry.
over you.
I'm going to do that for 2 gold and pick up the everlasting torch.
David is back. Okay, I'm going to pick up for 2 victory points.
I need 1 more iron.
I'm recovering for 2 victory points.
I am going over here, discarding a brick, which I don't think that's a brick.
No, it isn't.
It's not a brick
It has to be a
cost,
brick
yeah.
specific.
So, to get 1 of these back.
I thought it was. Can you move the meeple a little so I can see the cost? It's just
It's
one.
any resource of any
Okay.
type.
Okay, good. I planned it out right then. Okay. I am going to.
What was your fear?
That it cost gold. And I don't have the gold. What was I going to do? I'm going to start gaining wood. Wood, please.
I will sell an iron for 2 gold. And pick up. Well, we're not building buildings with the Zeppelin, that's for sure.
No.
Guess I'll pick up this.
Anytime soon. See if I did this right now.
But he might be worth it if you need to pay a discard cost of cards, you know?
Let's see if I messed
Pick
this
them
up. I'm coming over here.
Uh-huh.
I need to put 1 of these on something I want. I'm going to discard 3 bricks to put it over here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I
So
need your
that-
last influence.
That goes over there, which gives me a victory point.
Yep.
And 3 victory points for having done this.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And you have to move the
At the beginning of his turn, he has to move the progress token.
At the beginning.
at the beginning.
Since you're out of influence tokens.
Okay.
Is that track full?
No, there's 2 more spots.
2 more spots. Okay.
Pick up.
2 more spots, you say?
That is what I say.
Well, just because I see where this is going and it's going to end quickly, I am going to Charterstone for 2 and 4, and I'm going to Charterstone number 47. So that's 5 victory points, 6 because I'm moving the progress token, and this goes on the reputation track. And I get cards number 100. Ooh, there's a new rule, probably of some sort, or new effect of.
That's exciting. I like that.
That's why I picked number 47, the highest number that was out here.
I like that.
Friend cards.
Oh, yes.
So you may read that to us and everybody else.
The rapid growth of the village has resulted in long days and little free time. You miss sharing stories over a drink at the end of a long day. The player who unlocked this crate may gain 1 of the friend cards at random. Shuffle the remaining cards into the advancement deck. Whenever you have an unnamed friend card, you name them. Friend cards give you a bonus when you use a building in a specific charter. Follow the instructions on the friend card to determine your bonus, if any.
Okay, a new rule has been added. You get these 2, and then there's a whole series of friend cards, 315 to 326. $315 to $326, a pile of friend cards. So I shuffle them and gain 1.
Yep, shuffle them, gain 1 at random, and the rest get shuffled into the deck.
Into the deck, so they're going to be immediately available. Except this game is almost over.
Yeah.
Almost.
Unless you...
When you shuffled the entire discard pile too. Yeah, I know you have it, but I'm stating for everyone else.
So here's my friend. Whenever you use a building in this charter, which is the yellow one, gain a victory point.
But in future games, you can see how that might be useful.
Yep, and I have a new persona that goes in my box. All this stuff gets shuffled. And I believe that completed my... This goes away.
This discard pile's getting huge.
It's not...
The deck is getting huge, yes.
Yeah, there's stuff to be gotten, and since I'm a stuff getter, yeah.
Okay.
So if I put friends in play, you can thank me now.
Can I get a victory point, please?
1 victory point.
Thank you.
Oh, you had to move this because at the start of your turn.
That's fine.
And you still don't have any influence, right? So
nope.
I would like 1 wood, if you please, but I don't need it. Here, take these resources. And 5 victory points for me, and 1 resource of my choice, which is going to be coal.
All right, so I have a friend to go with my persona. What have I got left to do?
5.
Here?
Then, before my turn is over, I have another 1 for my jack-o'-lantern, which gives me 4 victory points and 1 on the reputation check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does that end the...
That ends reputation. No more reputation can be gotten.
And you... That's okay. So... what have I got? I've got a resource, so I can go here to get 2 gold by selling that. Whoops. Resource.
Alright. I am coming over here, spending 1 because I gain 1 and getting another golem. So that's going to be a victory point for using a building with.
Okay. I'm going to bump John off of the windmill over there. And I'm going to take back an influence token for a pumpkin. I'm green.
Hmm. Okay. And I think there's anything. Now there's another assistant. Use the cloud port, gain a victory point.
We're gonna go to the clay pit to gain a brick and an ore.
I take back. Can you hear me?
Likewise, 2 victory points. Oh, it's coming down into my area now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here, use a brick to gain back.
And put a halt to the movement.
I am going to... I'm going to go here and take a coal, please. Thank you.
All right, what do I need to do what? I will go to the iron market to sell an iron for 2 gold and gain Cloudport Assistant just for the heck of it. Because I'm not really carrying. My grandstand assistant is out.
2 victory points, please.
I'd like another coal.
I'm gonna get iron. I'll get the grandstand assistant just for the heck of it. There's nothing else. Oh, there's something of use.
Put down him for an ore to get 1 more back.
I would like another coal.
Well, I'm gonna bump you out of here, John.
That's okay.
Let me get one of my influences back.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here, put this down. So we can't do on that anymore,
Yeah, there's
right?
no more
Okay.
rotation.
So we'll do 3 gold for
victory.
4 victory points.
Okay, I'd like 1 more coal.
Let's see here. I'm going to take a grain and gain a victory point for my friend.
Come over here, pick up 2 of these.
Now I'm gonna sell a coal for 2 gold, please.
I am taking back for 2 victory points.
I'm placing here for 2 victory points and a gold, please.
I take back.
I'm going to the windmill to dump the resource to get an influence token.
Pick a card.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Charterstone lady's back.
doesn't bump Mike if I go to the windmill.
And it gives me a card.
Yeah. Well, you got more cards than you can possibly.
I know. I'm just a heads up. If you go where one of my robots are, you give me a card. Not that that matters a whole lot, but
not at this point in the game. But, we're gonna go over here for 1 brick, effectively.
build another golem.
Build another golem for a victory point, please.
Okay. I sell for another 2 gold, please.
Oh, should I? I should. I'm gonna Charterstone. Number 45. And that's 6 victory points. 1 for my little extra guy and 5. Just so you know. And 45 is going to do what for us? 105, 313. Nothing special, apparently. 105 is just another building. And 313 is just another persona. That would do it for me.
Come over here, Mike, pick up a card.
Pick up a card.
Oops, wrong influence.
Let's go with that one just for fun.
Okay.
I think most of these are going to go away.
Yep.
But
there's an assistant.
Here, that's that's a friend, and it's your charter.
That is a friend. It is my charter, and it is my turn.
Yeah, quick, get a friend, get that
Grab the friend.
Grab that friend.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
There's a pumpkin and a gold. I'll take her.
Whenever you gain a building, this character gain coins, gain +$1.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so what am I looking
Extra
for
money.
here? I need and a card. Get the wooden toy again. What the heck?
I'm going to pick up for 2 victory points, please.
1, 2.
Up as well.
This is all kinds of silly here. Let's go get a pumpkin.
I'm going to come over here and discard 2 golems for 4 victory points.
Two golems. Oh yeah, on the 2 track there. 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So, since I can do that. Sounds like the best way to do it. Alright, I'd like a wood, please. Well, don't give it to me. I'm just gonna do my charcoal painting. Here, 3 victory points and 1 card off of the thing, which I'm gonna pick. I'll take the Charterstone girl, Dora.
Alright, I take back for 2 victory points.
Over here for 2 brick. I need 2 clays. Oh, that's wood.
I'm going to come over here to the pumpkin market. I'm gonna sell my pumpkin for gold and a victory point.
Okay. I am going
there, and then completes the Iron Chalice for 6 victory points. And I get a card.
I'm going to bump myself.
Another friend out there for the Red Charter.
For 2 peril. And 4 victory points.
You now have no influence again? Okay. I take back.
I am going to get a grain, which gives me a victory point, thanks to my friend.
Do you need to advance that on my turn? Okay. Coming over here.
Options. I'm gonna go for it. Charterstone. 2 influence and 4 gold.
And it is which?
25.
25.
You also advancing the counter?
Yep.
For now.
Well, there's going to be no avoiding it.
Yeah, there's... Okay, so one more turn, really,
yeah,
I think.
That's it. Okay, so 25, you said. 62. There's your building.
Thank you.
And general, something's going to go into the general supply. That's interesting. What is it? Arts and craft. Oh, it's a victory. And 273 is your persona.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, and it's over to my turn, and I see how things are not going to be going much further, are they?
Nope.
Well, I'm going here, bumping you, paying this, getting influence.
Okay. You bumped me, huh?
I did.
She's gonna go, and that completes the cycle, so...
Yeah, it's going to be, the last turn is going to be her turn.
Okay,
Unless you do it and end the game.
By
doing one of the...
So, yeah, no. If I do this,
correct.
That won't end it.
Yeah. No. Placing an influence token won't. One of the 3 actions, either building a building, crating...
Yeah, I can't do any.
Or an objective.
Well, we're shooting for less objectives this game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So,
no, but I am going to take my opportunity to
make more victory points.
So what do I want to discard? 3 peril tokens? These don't do jack at the end of the game, don't they?
Nope. They all go away at the end of the game.
So I might as well discard 3.
Get 4 victory points.
1, 2, 3,
4. So you are advancing it. Boom.
Ending the game.
Yeah, so we play a complete turn.
Oh, well, cool.
Because you have to start your turn in order to do that.
Cool.
Yeah, I get to... That's the only thing I can do. Whatever that does for me, and I don't think it does anything, but...
I didn't gain my victory points from Charterstone. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, since it's my last little hurrah...
Can't do that, I can't do that.
I'm just gonna get a wood.
So I can't do that, I can't do that. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. So my action will be to take back.
And gain 2 victory points.
Nope, I only have 1.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't do that either, but I can do this. So, pick up a brick, spend this brick, and have a brick for 2 victory points and a gold. Almost caught him.
Okay. So, first thing on the end of game order thing is the guidepost. So to process the guidepost, at the end of the game, any players who achieve the guidepost, which all of us did, score the least, gain 1 glory. Among those players, the player with the most influence tokens in their personal supply will reveal the options on the guidepost. I have none, you have none, it would be Mike.
Yeah, so put a glory star down for yourselves.
Glory star. Yay, one step closer.
Yep.
Glory.
So I'm scratching. Anybody got a coin?
Yes, I pulled one out. Just on purpose. Okay, so you reveal the options. On the guidepost, you choose one of the options and open the corresponding crate.
2 away. Can I make it this game?
Beep. Yes, you can. Because you're going to get 6 stars.
You're going to get 6 glory points, yeah.
And
I'm 1 short of
actually,
7.
you're going to get more than that when we process reputation. You're going to get like 7.
I'm going to get 7. Yeah. Okay.
This gives you an extra minion at start?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it can be a minion of any type that's available.
Wow.
Option. If you would like to include the end of campaign building values, question mark, when calculating victory point totals this game, open crate C. If you would prefer not to have the building values factor into this game, open crate D. After opening 1 crate, place this card in the archive. Building values.
Those are the little purple things.
If you... Wow, that's a lot of victory points, isn't
10,
it?
Sure is.
13, 19.
You got a lot of buildings. Any of them?
Well, I have 6.
27 would be mine.
Well, the question is...
11, 14, 15, 21, 31.
Yeah. So do you want it to factor in or not? You choose.
And you...
It's
kind of
whatever,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives glory points.
Yeah. Maybe. It's
Maybe.
whatever
Or
happens
crate
in the
C.
crate. Yeah. It's whatever happens in the crate.
Wow, and then it might be a minus.
Yeah, could be.
Ooh, that's a... and you know what it is, don't you?
Well, no, because this path, the path that you choose could be different from the path that we chose, because each decision you make makes either happy king or angry king.
I understand, but
So-
you've seen this before.
Well, I've seen the card, but that doesn't mean I've seen the crate.
Well, you
might
saw
open.
one of them.
Yeah, so not that I recall.
I know, I'm just saying.
Remember this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say not count them.
Okay.
Crate D. Crate D is 130 and 403.
I like my golems. They're really working pretty well. The extra resource really helps.
Yeah.
130 is ambivalence. The Forever King is aghast that you choose to focus on anything other than the values of the village's buildings.
So you didn't choose the building.
He needs the village to grow at a rapid pace, and it doesn't seem like your interests align with his. His retribution is swift and decisive.
Ooh.
Action. As a group, decide the name of the village and write it on the board. If there are any charters without names, name them now. Guidepost. Read this card to all players.
Quick, please. Thank you.
So the other card is 403. Must be the new guidepost, huh? Maybe. D was, 403 is have the most buildings in your charter. Temporary rules. After placing the progress token during game 4 setup, regress it 2 spaces, lengthening the game.
That's a smidge. Nice.
So, as an action, we have to fill in all the names.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
Decide the name of the village as a group. Write it on the board. If there are any charters without names, name them now. So this archives. And this is story 7.
Angry king.
Okay, so we left him unnamed, which means you don't have to be named by us, I guess, huh?
Well, it still should be, because we were supposed to name them back in game 1. So.
And this is a backup that says if you haven't done so.
Yeah,
now the big thing is naming our village.
Yeah, the overall name of the village.
I'm still trying to name my charter.
Yeah, that's fine. Village. Let's see. What kind of...
I have the random generator. Let's see what it says.
Give a couple of...
For the village?
Just give a couple. Let's see what it does.
Different options here. We can do town, village, castle, fortress, country, kingdom. Those are the 3 options, which...
no.
I'm saying, like, which...
Oh, as far as a title.
Yeah, so, like, do you want to say a castle name is going to be something like...
Well, what do we got? We got wood, brick, and steel. So, yeah, we can be a castle. Go into the castle. We're non-farmers.
I'm building an armory next
Yeah,
game.
we're non-farmers. We none of us have any of the farmlands.
Let's see. Tarlington, Fowlsfield, Ultrana. Let's see. Wardhurst, Candor, Brileshire. These are castle names. I don't like them. Let's pick a different thing. Let's go town, village. The town and village lets you pick and save part of the name. So, like, if you like Hall to be the end, I can lock that and then change the beginning of it, like, over and over. Edgemarsh, Eastwolf, Fallwind, Moordale. You can save Dale, make it Hollowdale, Shadedale, Flowerdale, Marrowdale, Cordale, Waydale, Pondale. Let's see what else we got. Blue Shadow, Ale Pond, Iron River is kind of cool.
Miniondale.
Miniondale.
I seem to be carrying a lot of gold. You got your box.
Well, there's still 2 minions we haven't unlocked, so yes.
Miniondale?
Let's call it Miniondale.
Miniondale.
Alright,
okay.
Miniondale.
Heavy into minions.
Alright.
I mean, those golems have been working hard for me.
My printing is horrible, but there we go.
Marblemont.
Miniondale. Okay, we got the village name, Miniondale.
No, but you just gave me the name for my chapter.
Yeah.
Claymont.
Claymont. There you go.
Claymont.
Claymont.
Is that even something?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Claymont. Or Mount.
I like Claymont. There's a steak shop here in Vegas called Claymont.
Oh, I like that.
No, I lied. It's not in Vegas. It's 2,172 miles away.
You named the black hole for the...
That's fair.
I like it. I like it.
So I'll have to name mine when I get... Well, I'll go to that other side.
Claymont. And then we need something...
For the field.
I poked myself in the shirt.
Don't poke yourself.
So let's see.
I didn't do so good on that track this game. So what do we gotta do now?
We've got these 2 to be named.
Oh, we're still naming. So that's Logsville.
Logsville?
I mean...
Okay.
You just did it.
Logsville.
Is there anything else being done there?
Nope. Nope. No minions or anything right now.
Oh, who's in the what's the shoe fairy tale thing? No, not Muffet. Who's the
old lady that lived in the shoe? There was an old lady who lived in the shoe.
shoe.
I'm thinking Cinderella, but that's...
She had so many children she didn't know what to do.
Oh... She had so many children. Well, I know what you could have done, but...
Oh, you mean for the
too many children.
No.
This is the Middle Ages. You sold them into slavery. Okay. How many children did the old woman in the shoe have? Okay, what's the name of the old shoe? She was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had made so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broad. She's not named.
Nope, she doesn't have a name.
Oh, too bad. Because there's a nice big shoe sitting right here. I was thinking, got inspiration.
The elves and the shoemaker. That's what I think.
Oh. What's his first name? Oh, what's his first name? Willie? That's what it is.
Willy Wonka.
No, Willie the shoe.
Willy the shoe.
Willie Shoemaker.
Schumacher?
I think that's his name. The infamous old jockey that really think. Yeah.
Some people believe that what's his name? King George II was being referenced in that. Because he had a lot of kids.
So let's see.
You are correct. It is Willie or Bill Schumacher.
Okay.
Schumacher.
Yeah. I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to call it a grainy shoe. How's that?
Whatever you like. It's your game.
That'll get this over with.
Okay. So we did that. Then the guidepost we read, so now we can move on to doing the next game if you want.
The next step.
Or finishing
the steps on this.
Yep, okay, we did the guideposts. That's done. End of game scoring in player order. Give victory points for the reputation and persona cards with an hourglass. I didn't see any persona cards with hourglasses. So, reputation. I have 4 and John has 4, so we both get 10.
I had 4?
Yeah. 1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So we both
Are
get
you
10.
on here?
Yep. And then Mike gets 7. Okay, and then glory. Each player now gains glory based on their position on the victory point check. I have 5, and
7.
each of you gets 7.
I came in first?
No, Mike. Yeah, you did come in first because you just bumped that 7 ahead or that 10 ahead.
Oh, that's a shock. Okay, so what I get 7?
You got to do the 7 glory.
7 glory.
7 glory. Okay, so I fill one chart out, and then I gotta decide where to put 5 more.
So I got 5.
No, I'm feeling kind of like
4 more in something.
I'm kind of feeling this.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, hey, you're gonna get to mark off your first trophy. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, that takes care of my glory.
So the question here, this one gives me an extra starting minion. Oh, gain victory points right off the bat, John. That's the way to go. We got 7, you said, right?
Yep, you got 7.
So I filled out 1 track, and I got 5 more to go. Read. Okay, that's done.
Okay, then the winner is the person with the most victory points, which is John. Mark the
Crazy.
trophy in your chest.
Get a trophy.
The non-winners, 2 of us, get to increase the capacity for 1 component on our charter chest, which is gonna be for me. Okay, mark your personas that you used.
Done.
And And then, based on your capacity, keep some of your components and discard the rest back to the supply.
So personas don't count?
Nope, personas don't count.
And this doesn't increase your capacity. You get that at the start of the game. So you don't keep too many.
Not even. So the only thing I'm getting next game is I'm getting one right off the bat on that track.
Which is
cool because it's a victory point. Because whatever.
So we get to keep. I get to keep one minion. I have no resources and no gold, so I'm keeping a minion, and I get to keep 2 different types of cards.
Yep.
This persona goes back in the box. So 2 different types of cards are.
Yes, the empty ones are different types. From the
so I can keep if I want to do that. All right, where's the... First of all, these are the assistants. No. No assistants. So I get to keep an... and no... Because I'm pretty sure I want to keep a crate and a building to build and let the items go randomly back because they will show up. A friend. Oh, friend.
Friend is one. I'm keeping a friend, an assistant, and a building.
I don't let the grain friend. I don't think. So I'm going to keep a building and a crate. I'm going to keep crate 45.
What did I miss?
Okay, we're discarding down to our capacity.
Well, my capacity is 1 gold.
So is the heart a friend
1
token?
resource.
Yeah, so that's a friend card. So if there's a friend card face up, you can take one of those for 1 grain.
Look at the victory points on this thing.
So I can have 2 cards.
That pretty much made that decision.
Yes, that's good.
2 different types of cards. Yeah.
Yep, because you have an assistant.
Look at the huge amount of victory points for that building. Good grief.
So here's the Herald tokens that I discard because I don't need those.
So next game, I gotta figure out which personalities
start here. Let's get this stuff out of.
Okay. Retrieve all of your player pieces and clear the board of all components is the last.
So one of those goes there. Well, to start the next one, yes.
But I can't stay for another one, guys. I got inventory at 5:30 and staying overnight.
Okay, no worries.
Unfortunately, today I can't. That's why I was late today.
Alright, here's your 3 here.
I mean, if we started at 11, I still was only going to be able to do 1. 2, 4, 6.
And there are still peril tokens on the board.
Yep, they all go in the discardy.
Yep. So that was it. That was game 3, and we'll join us next time for game 4.
Next week we'll do 2. Promise.